Katrine, welcome, all the way from Copenhagen. Well, thank you so much for coming all this way. Tell me how I can help you with your hair today.
Well, this curly hair, well, it has a life of its own. I don't know if weak is the right word, but the curls seem to just not be strong enough to last.
Okay. It's long, isn't it?
It's very long.
And it's curly, and I can feel it's also quite fine as well.
Yes.
So it's not bulky curls, it's fine curls. Yeah. So if you just loosen your hair out yourself in the way that you normally would, and give me an idea of how you handle it, that's great.
Normally I have my parting on this side.
Okay, great. What do you like about your hair?
I like the curls. I like having long hair, and I like the colour.
What's bothering you about it?
It feels uneven, or it feels... I would like the curls to be more...
Uniform?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. More consistent, maybe?
More consistent, and I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah. That's often the way. Sometimes you find variation of curl in different parts of your...
And that's fine. I don't need, of course, it all to... I will accept that it's like that.
Yes.
But,
yes, absolutely. My favourite bit is here.
Yeah.
This curl is really pretty.
Yes.
And then here it starts to open out where it becomes a little bit patchy. You can see through it a bit, can't you? That's probably to do with the fact that it is so long.
Yeah.
And I think, we need to manage our expectations of what our hair can give us. Right. I know that I have to push my hair in different directions to hide my bald spots.
Right.
So that's how I manage mine. And I think with you, it's a case of you can see that there is a lovely unctuous curl through here, but beyond a certain point, it starts to become a little bit sort of spread out, like someone's pulled at it a bit.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it would be good to look at your hair in terms of shape. Right. And then styling technique as well. In terms of styling, what do you do to your hair? Well, if anything.
Most of my life has been just shampoo and conditioner and then out the door. Okay. It's only recently, within maybe 5 years, that I've started using products to try to enhance the curls or help the curls along. Okay. So right now it's after shampoo and conditioner, it's like a curl cream.
Yes.
And then maybe an oil after it's dry.
Okay, great. And then do you sort of scrunch it and then let it dry naturally?
If I have time, I let it dry naturally because it takes a long time. Okay. Otherwise, it's the product in wet hair, and then I use the diffuser.
Perfect. Great. Diffusing's great because it makes it faster, and you can build up volume in your hair as well.
The volume doesn't last.
Oh right. Okay.
It goes really flat.
Yeah.
After a few hours.
Okay. Like this is now.
Well, even this is day 2 actually.
Okay. Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
But it will go flat like this. And if I were to put on a hat.
Yes, it pulls flat.
Yes.
Okay. And this is what your hair is going to do. So you can get a beautiful curl in your hair, and because it's fine, it can pull straight. So these are the traits of your hair, I would say. Beyond a certain length, it appears that the curl starts to straighten out a little bit. So I think we need to give consideration to those things and work out what to do with it.
Right.
Are you prepared to cut it a bit?
Yes.
Yes?
I am.
How long ago did you last have a haircut?
I'm afraid to say, I think it's at least 6 months.
Okay.
Maybe 8.
Okay. It's not terrible.
I am in need of a haircut, I think. I'm not particularly fond of the hair going like this because I feel like my forehead is a bit square.
Okay.
But I have no idea if there's anything to do.
Would you want to arrange it so that you see less forehead?
I
think we're doing it already.
Okay.
It was like this when you came in.
Yeah.
And then it was like that.
Yeah.
But if you just take this and go, you get this lovely line of hair opening out and it sits in front of you, which I think is lovely. think we could do that a little bit there as well.
Yeah.
And I think it's important that we have all of this hair here.
Yeah.
We keep that, we don't cut this short.
Okay.
We keep the length here
Okay.
so that this curl can bubble through
Right.
and join in with the rest here.
Okay.
Looking at your hair objectively
Mm-hmm.
and seeing the quality of the curl, it's around about here
Okay.
where it starts to really become quite straightened out, quite gappy. I feel that from here downwards,
Mm-hmm.
the hair there is not serving you anymore.
Right.
Are you prepared to lose it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think that would be really helpful.
I trust you.
And I think what we can do is agree on a length that is going to be enough to help pull your hair up again, because the less weight you have pulling it down, the more bubbly it's likely to be. Around about there
Okay.
would be a good place to start.
Okay.
And then what I would do is I would put some shaping in. You cut the baseline,
Mm-hmm.
and then where this area is here,
Mhm.
you just bring that line around.
Right.
But we keep all this length through to about, this maybe will be your shortest point.
Okay.
And if we just shape it around like that, what happens is that when this opens out
Yeah.
here,
Mm-hmm.
you will gain a little bit of width, and your hair, the curl, will start to open out a bit more like that. And given that you want this to sort of sit forward a little bit, I think it's important that it sits forward in a way where it's not doing this,
Right.
but it sits forward and it opens out
Mm-hmm.
and sort of joins in with this lovely length here. How does that sound?
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah? Okay. Great. So you can still see where the curl is a little more reluctant at the
Right.
bottom,
Mm-hmm.
but it is bouncing up a bit now.
Right.
So, and I don't really want to take your hair any shorter. There's no reason to.
Okay.
But I think now it's time to put some product in and
Okay.
to see what we can do with it. So this month we're focusing on products that you can buy in the supermarkets rather than from department stores or salons. This is by a man called Umberto Giannini, who is a hairdresser who sadly died a few years ago, but his brand is very strong in the marketplace. And a number of followers have said that Curl Jelly is a great product they use all the time. I've given it a go already,
Mhm.
and the results have been really good. So I'm going to use this on you today, Katrine.
Yes.
And what I'm going to do is start to just rake it through your hair, starting at the roots, first and foremost. Always start at the root,
Right.
as far as I'm concerned. Start at the root, rake it through, and then start to run it through the mid-lengths and ends as well. And your hair needs to be quite wet for this.
Yeah.
It needs to be towel dried, not much drier than that. And then once you've sort of got it all into the hair, maybe just brush it through.
That's what I do.
Great. And this will just distribute the product.
Exactly.
Your hair's very long,
Yeah.
so you might find that you'll need to put on 2 applications
Right.
because obviously there's so much more to cover.
Needs more, yeah.
So I can feel now the roots and mid-lengths have got plenty, but
Mhm.
the ends barely have anything.
Right.
So I'm going to apply some more. And it was, it was a decent amount the first
Yeah,
time
I saw
round.
that. Yeah.
Second time
Yeah.
round, same again.
Yeah.
And because the mid-lengths and ends of your hair are reluctant to take to the curl,
Right.
any support you can give them with the product and then with your scrunching process
Mhm.
will be helpful. At this stage, would you do anything else? Would you comb your hair through? Would you twist any bits? Anything like that?
No.
No? Okay. All right. I think your hair opens out into the most beautiful waves through here. When you get to the mid-lengths and ends here, this is where it gets a little bit fanned out and a little bit straighter. It might be worth giving them a little bit of a twist,
Right.
because twisting them a little bit just brings it together. And I'm just going to wrap that around my finger and
Okay.
let that out.
Yeah.
And you can see how you create
Yeah.
a little coil.
Mm.
So don't worry about the roots,
Okay.
because they're going to look after
Okay.
themselves beautifully.
Yeah.
But I do suggest that you take the mid-lengths and ends and just show them the way.
Help them along,
Yeah.
yeah?
Absolutely.
Okay.
When you diffuse dry your hair, do you just sort of go like this, or do you go like this?
Oh, a bit of everything
Yeah?
actually.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm going to start by just coming into the ends.
Okay.
And where I'm doing the ends here, I'm just going to allow them to just drop into the bowl of the diffuser. And that's going to help them to scrunch up and to become as defined as possible. We just wait. This will give you more volume.
Right.
If your head is upside down,
Yeah.
you'll get more volume at the roots. Great. Oh, look at you.
Wow.
I mean, talk about pre-Raphaelites.
Yes.
It's, I don't know, 90% dry now. When it's twisted in coils, it will trap the moisture a little bit
Okay.
in there. So sometimes you think your hair's just about dry,
Yeah.
and it just needs a little bit more. What I find most helpful is you want to avoid raking the curls through, because that is going to break them up and make them frizz.
Right.
So if you go in at the roots and just scrub the scalp from side to side like you were washing your hair shakes free rather than being combed out.
Right.
You can just sort of pull it out at the sides a little bit,
Yeah.
and it just opens out, and you have a little bit
Yeah.
falling onto your forehead, which is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever use any finishing product in your hair?
Well, that would be an oil maybe if it's a bit if it's a bit
Fluffy?
No, if the product I've put in has made it
Crunchy?
Yeah, crunchy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. My suggestion is that if it feels crunchy, it just needs a little bit more warmth.
Okay.
What I find with curl product is, as you start scrunching it dry, it starts to go a little bit crisp.
Mm-hmm.
But as you keep scrunching it, that crispness starts to open out again.
Okay.
I don't think you need to worry about that too much. It's just
Okay.
about being thorough
Okay.
when you're drying it.
Right.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Such a pleasure to have you. Thank you for coming all the way from Copenhagen.
Anytime.
I'm thrilled.